Good morning, young scholars. Welcome back. It's a beautiful Tuesday. Short video, just checking in with you. First things first. Props, mad props to all those who got their first draft done and submitted last night before midnight. Congrats to those of you. This week for you is going to require some critical thinking, some self evaluation, some revision, some editing. But if you did a good job on that first draft, you've got the majority of this week's work done. Now it's just brain work as we are looking here at today's assignments. But first things first. Period 3, nicely done. The majority of you turned in those first drafts. Period 5. You are my slacker class. If we were here in person, I would be yelling at you. Period 5. Only 13 out of 37 of you turned in this rough draft. To the 13 of you, I appreciate you. Well done. To the other, what is that, 24 of you, it's time to get it going. You better get that first draft in today. Today, rough draft. If you haven't done it yet, get it in today. Because as we're looking here, your two activities for today, activity 4.31, activity 4.32, both of these activities are designed to have you go back, look at your writing, analyze it rhetorically, and then think about your ethos. What is the image? What is your ethos that you're putting forth? Think about logos. What are your claims? What are the evidence you've provided? And think about pathos. Have you included some anecdotes or some personal stories from your experiences or knowledge? Have you added that personal touch? Have you attempted to influence or touch your authors or your intended audience's emotion with some pathos? That's where we're at today. We are looking at the final draft being due Friday before midnight, ladies and gents. Final draft Friday by midnight. Tomorrow in class, we'll be going over the rubric. We'll be doing a little peer editing. That leaves you Thursday and Friday. We're going to do some reading-based stuff. But most of that time will be for you to work on your final draft of this writing. Don't forget your independent reading, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, that's right. I brought a book. If you think back to that activity, Who Lives in Your House? I told you that Tiger Woods lives in my house. Well, it turns out so does his swing coach also, Hank Haney. Great book about Tiger Woods, about golf, about philosophy, and about life. It's called The Big Miss. Wonderful book, essentially about how in golf, Tiger Woods was trying to learn to avoid the big miss. If you make little mistakes, you can recover from those, but you can't recover from those big mistakes. And that philosophy definitely applies to life. If you can live your life, you're going to make mistakes. That's just life. But if you can avoid those big mistakes, keep your mistakes to the minor things that aren't going to have a big impact. You can always recover and learn from those. So the big miss, this is my year's coaching Tiger Woods by Hank Haney, famous golf swing coach. Highly recommended, ladies and gents. Have a glorious day. Bye-bye.